My Childhood Best Friend, Part 9. Nothing became lighter right away after that. Not because we did something wrong, but because when you choose to be honest, the world somehow gets louder. Monday morning, the moment we walked through the gate, I could already feel it. The stares weren't hiding anymore. The whispers weren't even lowered. But one thing was different. We didn't walk separately. Side by side. Same direction. Same decision. Ready? Jace asked quietly as we walked down the hallway. I didn't look at him. I just nodded. No. But I'm here. He smiled a little. That's enough. Inside the classroom, the tension was obvious. Some of our friends were unusually quiet. Others acted painfully normal. Until Marco, the loudest one in the group, finally spoke. Bro, he said, looking at us. I just want to ask something. The room fell silent. I didn't know what was louder. My heartbeat or the fear that this was where everything would fall apart. Whatever it is, Jace said before Marco could continue. Just say it straight. Marco hesitated. Is what they're saying true? Silence. I took a deep breath. This was it. I didn't answer. Jace did. The truth is, he said calmly, we don't owe anyone an explanation, but if you're asking whether he matters to me, yes. There were gasps. A cough. A few people looked away. And if you don't understand, he added, that's okay. You're not the ones deciding our lives. I didn't realize I was already staring at him. And in that moment, something disappeared from my chest. Fear. Not everyone applauded. Not everyone understood. But some nodded. Some stayed quiet. And some finally stopped judging. The afternoon was harder. Jace's mom called him into the living room. I wasn't sent home right away. I just sat quietly on the side. Son, she said seriously, we've been hearing things. Jace stood in front of her. Whatever those things are, he replied. I'm not losing my way. I'm just clearer about it now. His mom looked at me, for a long time, as if measuring whether I was a threat or not. Are you happy? She asked Jace. Yes, he answered without hesitation. Silence again. If that's the case, she said gently, I may not understand everything, but I don't want to be the one standing in your way. I just hope you both think carefully. It wasn't full acceptance, but it was enough to breathe. He walked me home. We walked side by side, neither of us speaking, until he suddenly stopped. You know, he said, earlier I almost backed out. I looked at him. Why? Because I didn't want you to get hurt. I stepped closer and held his hand. I'd be more hurt fighting alone. He smiled, this time for real, not forced. For the first time, we weren't just best friends hiding. Not lovers rushing. Just two people who chose to stay. Even when it wasn't easy, even when it wasn't certain, even when not everyone was ready. And in the middle of all the noise in the world, we learned there was something more important than labels, more important than gossip, more important than fear. Choosing each other every single day, even if some people in the world will never understand.